The military, one of the things that you're trained in, if you've ever been in the military, and especially if you were in one of the parts of the military where you have to attack. In other words, you've got to be the guy out there toting the rifle, going into the battle and fighting. When you go up over the hill or go into a gun emplacement or whatever it might be, they tell you when you get up and start over the top of your protective, wherever you're laying in protection, the first thing they want you to do is start yelling and screaming and hollering. Why? Because there's an intimidation factor to it. And they want the enemy to be as intimidated as we can possibly make him when we're attacking him. Listen, it's no different with the devil. When we speak with the authority of the Lord Jesus Christ, and when we take the power that he has given us, and when we take the authority that he has given us, and we say, devil, go, and we say it in a tone that we know who we are and we know what authority we have, we know what Jesus has given us, and when we say it and say it out loud and speak it out loud, then there is an intimidation factor even against the devil. There is an intimidation factor, and he knows he's got to back off and give it up. So the disciples were out on that storm-tossed sea, and Jesus wanted them to, in verse 2, Jesus walked out to them. He intended to walk by them. In verse 49, Jesus wanted him to call out to him. In verse 51, they did, and what happened as soon as they called out to Jesus and did it verbally? What happened? Jesus' intent to walk right past them changed. And I put it out to you that Jesus never wanted to walk right. He would have gone right past them. If they had not called out to him, if they had not called loud enough for over that storm-tossed sea and over that storm, he would have gone right past them. That's what he intended to do. But as soon as they asked and believed, then Jesus changed course. His intent changed. He came to the disciples. And as soon as he got to the disciples, you know, we know the story of Peter, and I won't go into all of that, how he jumped out and started to sink and all of that. But I have a picture of Peter when he jumped out of that boat. I've got a picture in my mind. You know what it is? I can almost see him when he jumps out of the boat and he lands. He goes down like this and stands back up because he hit solid when he landed on the water. It wasn't until after he saw the wind and the waves and all that stuff that he started to sink. But I have in my mind just seeing him hit the water solid, and he goes down on his knees like you will and stood back up. So Jesus wanted them to call out to him. They did. Jesus got in the boat with them, and as soon as they got in the boat, the storm was immediately over, and it ceased. The storm ceased. And I've preached before on why that happened, because they didn't learn anything from the feeding of the 5,000. What were they supposed to have learned? They were supposed to have gotten up and rebuked the storm. That's what they were supposed to have learned. It was their job to do that, not Jesus's.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it ministered to your spirit today. And let me tell you, if you want to see more videos from us, be sure to hit the like button or the subscribe button. And also, we're live every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Hope that you can join us. Hey, keep living the abundant life that Jesus called you to live. God bless.